With him running at average speed, I think that factors into some things, but he's just a monster. What I do appreciate about him is this version now is going to be gaining mana, where the original... Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we're doing a brand new hero breakdown on Thorne costume. Turns out your boy Anchor, he's an idiot. You want to know why he's an idiot? Actually, I don't even need to tell you, got all sorts of reasons. But I recorded this video and had completely wrong information, posted it, had it edited, and everybody saw it. It's only like 100 people or something like that, and I had wrong information. I had to go back to the drawing board, redo the grades, and go back to it. This dude's got 726 on his attack, 786 on his defense, and 1424 on his health. Statistically, he's about average on his defense, a little bit above average on his defense. His health total is pretty amazing, and his attack power, it's okay. He's about average there. He is running at average speed. He is a costume of the classic variety, which means he gives you a bonus. You get an attack bonus of 5%, a defensive bonus of 5%, health bonus of 10%, and a mana bonus of 5%. So what this means is once you get the costume, you level up the costume version, and both the costume version and the regular version are going to get the extended bonuses when you max them all the way out. As far as his hero special, he deals 540% damage to the target. The caster gets plus 24% mana generation for 3 turns. This effect can't be dispelled. So essentially, he's dealing the highest single target. Pretty close, I think it is. Possibly, you can let me know in the comments. A ton of damage to the single target, but he is only running at average speed, and then he sets himself up to where he's also going to be gaining some mana too. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It is a turn-based dark fantasy RPG. If you want a huge head start raid, all you gotta do is click on the link in the description. If you're a new player, in the next 30 days, you will get 1 clan boss key, 1 energy refill, 1 day XP boost, 5 mystery shards, 50 gems, 50,000 silver, and 1 free epic champion, shaman, all your treasure. It's waiting for you right over here. So when we're kind of comparing him against the regular version, I believe the regular version's at 480, and he doesn't gain any mana generation, but it's going to be the target and minor damage to the nearby enemies. So with him running at average speed, I think that factors into some things, but he's just a monster. What I do appreciate about him is this version now is going to be gaining mana, where the original version doesn't gain mana, just deals a decent amount of damage to the target and nearby enemies. So on this one, he is using the sorcerer emblems. You have to convert them over. I believe the regular version's paladin emblems. You flip it over for paladin, go to sorcerer when you use the costume version, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they made him a sorcerer, but I don't know. It's definitely better with him being a paladin. And if you're looking to throw some emblems on this guy, I would definitely go the route. Actually, I would probably go with a balanced approach. You could kind of mix between the defense and the health, and then the attacking, because you kind of want to keep him alive. But I could see the incentive to just go all attack power with that being low at 726, or lower than average, I would say. So I could see probably the attack, defense, health is going to be your order of prioritization, and then want to be going with more the mana bonus if those come up. When we look at him against the Titan, he is going to get a B on the Titan. He doesn't really impact too much dealing damage to the Titan, which seems kind of weird. I know you're going to be like, oh, well, he does 540% damage to the target. That's not what gets you high scores on Titans. You really want to utilize having the proper stack. So elemental defensive down, regular defensive down, high attack increase, and he doesn't really do any of that. And he also doesn't have high tile damage. So he's not the greatest hero to use on Titans, even though it might be kind of confusing because he deals a ton of damage. So that's kind of a little bit weird. Probably not the best character to be bringing in on the Titan unless you've got a whole bunch of emblems on him and he went your attack route. Maybe that's the only consideration. That's why he's going to get the B grade on the Titans. When we take a look at what he does on offense, he is going to get a B+ on offense. With him running at average speed, he is only hitting 1 target. But what I like about this is that it's 540%. You might come close to just killing whatever target it is, and then you're setting yourself up to also gain some mana generation there too. I would say that there's maybe a little bit better characters to be using hitting single targets. For instance, a character like Alice might be a little bit better. Maybe even Magni, especially with those running at fast speed. Obviously, it's going to be lower, but you're going to get a little bit more usage. So I think that you could use him. He pairs extremely well with Frida or Athena or the regular Grim version. So he does pair well with some other heroes. But but unfortunately he is running at average speed and he's only hitting a single target. So I think that there is still a lot to be maybe desired from him, but he's still solid. He's a little bit better than average. He's going to get the B+ grade there. Maybe that goes into the A- because he's also gaining the mana generation for 3 turns. That is a possibility. When we take a look at him defensively, he is going to get a B as far as the tank grade goes, with him only hitting a single target and him running at average speed. He does have pretty awesome health total. His defensive stats are pretty okay, so maybe he sits in there, but probably not the best bet. Typically, the tank is you want a character that's going to be impacting all of the board, especially running in the tank position. In the flank, he's going to get a similar grade, being at a B. Just he's hitting 1 target. Especially in the flank, you really want to be hitting multiple targets or impacting multiple allies on the board, and that's just not happening. Where he might have some usage is going to be in the wing. With him hitting a single target, he's also setting himself up to where he's going to be gaining mana after he goes off. And he could potentially, by that point, once he goes off, he's potentially killing the opponent when he goes off. So I do like him a little bit there. He is going to get a B+. So overall defensively, he is going to get a B+, just because he could be used in the wing quite a bit. I do like that 540%. It really could just annihilate one character just on a 1-hit. So it is B+, maybe goes into a B, but I don't see it going into an A-. When we take a look at his weekly raid grade, he is going to get an A on rush attack. With him running at very fast speed, 540% is a ton of damage. You're going to get very close to killing them. I do like this character a lot. I think I would probably like the regular version a little bit better at very fast, but I still think you could get some usage out of him. And not to mention he's going to be gaining the mana. So he's going to get the A grade there. When we look at him on buff, he is going to get the B+. With him running at average speed, he is setting himself up to be gaining mana, but he's just dealing a flat rate damage. So I don't think that he really changes buff too much. Obviously, he's going to gain a little bit of buff, but probably not the best character. And on Bloody Battle, he is going to get a B+, a little bit better than average, mostly because he's got a ton of defense and a ton of life, or actually a decent amount of defense and a ton of life, and he's setting himself up to just kind of smash them for a lot of damage. So he's going to get an overall grade of a B+. This allows him to deal quite a bit of damage to a single target. Now, when you're asking which do I like better, the regular version or the costume version, honestly, I would probably swing it a little bit more into the regular version. Obviously, if you get Thorne costume, you're going to want to upgrade him all the way up. So, and if you are using the regular version, so you can take advantage of the bonus, because he just deals more damage and he's a little bit more impacting with the regular version. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Is this right? Is it wrong? I really appreciate all the support. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn the likes on, turn the likes on. You can turn the likes on, kind of like turn the lights on. Is that like Motel 6? I don't know. Make sure you like the video, turn the notifications on, and I'll see you guys on the next video.